everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trialing for you guys Real Techniques fake AliExpress brushes and sponges. So I've got the what do you call it, the Miracle Complexion sponge, which I've tried the real one, it's amazing. So this is the fake one. I got it for about $2 from AliExpress, and I thought I might as well give it a try, because if you can get it for $2 and it does the same thing instead of paying $20 for one, then why not do that instead? So I've got that today. This is actually the second one I've brought, because I've actually got one I already use, which is amazing, so I can already vouch this is pretty good, but I'll show you it in action. And then I brought this little pack here from AliExpress, which is a 7-piece rose gold and pink and white brush set, which is the replicas of the Real Techniques metallics. So this is them here, and I'm going to use all of them on my face today somehow. So I thought, you know, these were about $10, and normally they're probably about $15 for each brush. So if you can get all of them for like $10 from AliExpress and they do the same thing, then why not? Then why the fuck not? Let's do that. Alrighty. So I am going to start with my, well, you don't really need to know all of this. This isn't a makeup tutorial, it's just how the brushes work. So I'm just going to put some of my stuff on my face and then use the sponge. So now I'm going to use my wet fake Miracle sponge, which I already have one of here, and I'm just going to rub it in. So this sponge, like, I'm pretty sure you can't go wrong with a sponge. Like, a sponge is a sponge. I suppose it's the name that you really pay for, because like this is blending beautifully. And I brought one like a few weeks ago, and I was thinking, you know, like, I might as well try it, you know, I'm into cheap things. And then I got it and I was like, I'm never paying full price for one of these sponges ever again. Because I feel like with these ones, it's not like a makeup product, it's just like an object that, I mean, I can't have, of course it has chemicals in it or something, I don't know. I don't know how stuff's made, but like, it's not like you're putting chemicals onto your body like if you're using a fake foundation or something from AliExpress or any of the fake makeup. This is just like purely equipment. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. So, now that I have my BB cream down, so this isn't a, like, full face coverage look or anything, I just wanted to be able to use the sponge and be able to use all the things. So now that I'm all concealed, I am going to move on to my powder. So my nearly finished Revlon Photo Ready in color light medium. And I'm going to get this big mofo here and use this for my powder. So first impressions of this is it's nice and soft. It's very like soft and fluffy. It's not a hard brush, it's just nice and soft and fluffy. And the handles are kind of like, you can see they're like a square, hang on. You can kind of see that is like a pointy sides. It's not circular, it's pointed. It's flat on edges. It's like a square. It's like a square. So, get my powder. I'm just going to put it in here. So, I mean, it picks it up really well. So, let's give it a try. But because it is big and fluffy, it might not be the best for powder, but it might be perfect. I don't know. So, it seems to be picking up fine when covering it all. So, wow, I'm quite impressed with that. Like, it's stained it, but I mean, it's a gorgeous brush. And I'm pretty impressed with, like, it's picked it up, and I only brushed it over, like, lightly over my face. So it's picked it up very well, and the brush is quite soft. So, like, this brush out of the set, I love. So, we'll go see about the other ones. So, I'm going to use, there's all these different ones. I'm kind of like, what are they even used for? Because these ones here are quite similar. These ones here. So this one must be for like, well, this one is like a diamond almost. Yeah, this is like a diamond. So I don't really know what you'd use these for. I'm not like a professional like brush person. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to set my under eyes, because so this one's more of a harder brush. It's not as soft to ping back, but it's not that bad. This one feels more synthetic and it kind of has that synthetic-y gleam. So I'm just going to get some setting powder and I'm just going to set under my eyes. So just dip that in. I know that I'm probably not setting as normal. This brush here, to be honest, is a little bit hard to use. It's like, it's not a soft brush that I'm used to. It's kind of like a bit hard. Go back for like, but it's quite hard, and so if you're trying to go for light powders, and say if you had like, I don't know, really wet foundation or something, it will probably just smush it off. It's quite hard. It's not like a soft brush. But if you want a hard brush for something, like, again, I just don't know what brushes are used for. I just put them on my face and use them with what I think they look right with. So this one here is a little bit hard, but I mean, it did the job, but it's just a little bit hard, like the actual bristles. So this one here, I'm assuming is a contour brush. So I'm just going to get my bronzer here, and I'm just going to contour my face. So this picked it up very well, and it's very precise because it is that that thin pattern there, thin size. So yeah, it picks up very well. It's very soft, very blendable, and very easy to hold and use. So that's good. That's always a bonus. So that is the contour there. It's just a very light contour. But as you can see, the brush picked it up well. I think the only problem with these brushes is they stain very easily. But I mean, the tip was white. So it depends how much product you put on and it will stain. But then, I mean, once you wash it, it will come off. So, yeah. Now I'm going to get, well, what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to finish bronzing with the same brush because there's no kind of like bronzy brush. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to grab this brush here. So this is very, very soft. And so this is the brush here. And it is very soft and it's kind of like a clamshell shape. So I'm going to get my highlighter today in, well, it's a Jeffree Star highlighter. So I'm just going to see how it works. Again, this isn't about products or anything. This is just, well, this is about using these brushes and seeing if they work. It works very well. This brush works very well. It picks it up, it holds it, and as you can see, it's letting me smear this stuff on my face. Okay, so now that we're at the eyes, I'm going to get an eyeshadow palette. Doesn't matter what I'm using, doesn't matter what colors I'm using, because this, again, isn't about the product. It's about these brushes. So this is a kind of like a fluffy blendery brush. So again, these are very easy to hold because of their like flat handles. This is probably a better angle to look at the handles and see that they are flat on the edges. So I'm just going to use this here. Again, it's very soft. This one feels very synthetic. The other ones were like kind of felt like real hair, but these ones feel more synthetic. So I'm just going to try them and see how well they pick up pigment and stuff. Okay, so this one is very good at blending. This is a very good blender brush. Okay. So now I've got this one here. So I'm just going to get a shimmery color like so and just pop it on top. So this one is very fluffy. And it's picked it up pretty well. I'm just going for like a little shimmery on the eyes. I'm pretty impressed with these so far. So now I'm going to get the little eyelinery brush. And I'm just going to use eyeshadow. I'm just going to use a black. And I'm just going to kind of do a wee wing. Just a bit. eyeshadow. So I'm very excited about this brush because I've been looking for a pointy brush for ages, because the one that I got it from the Glammier website. It like crapped out very quickly. It didn't stay bendy. Then I got one from the BH Cosmetics website and it didn't stay very bendy either. And then I wanted to try this one. Well, I was excited to try one and see if it worked. And guys, it does. Look at that. Precision. And it still kept its shape beautifully. I am hella impressed. Hella impressed. So I'm just going to finish up my face now. And be right back. So all in all, I am obsessed with the sponge. The sponge is such good quality for money. And it works amazingly. So why not? Or why not get it instead of paying $20? You could get it for $2 from AliExpress, guys. Do it. Do it. And these ones here, the only one I didn't like was this weird kind of like triangular one, because I don't know what the fuck it does. So I'm like, don't know how to use it, so I don't like it. But I mean, I'm sure if I learnt, then it would be great. But these other 6 are fantastic. It works so well. It's so like soft and just beautiful. And like, I've brought expensive brushes before, and these are like up there with the quality. These are a pretty good quality. So I would definitely recommend getting your brushes and sponges from AliExpress. I will show you the seller now, just to help you guys out a wee bit. I'm no good with linking things down below. Like, I'm just really like shit at that. So let me find the seller now, and I can help you out with that. So actually I paid $8.53 for them, and it is from the, so for the brushes, it is from the Do Not Shut shop. So the Do Not Shut shop for those brushes. And then for the sponge, I got it from Gangzhou Love Store. So the Gangzhou Love Store. So guys, I hope you liked this little mini review on the fake Real Techniques from AliExpress brushes. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I highly recommend those. It is amazing value for money, and you don't need to spend like $100 on a set of brushes. You could get all you literally need for just like $8, and then the sponge for $2. So $10 for all of your brush needs. And yeah, if you're like a newbie and you're just starting out and you don't know much about brushes, then it probably would pay to research them. A lot of the brushes I have actually have written on them like eye or blender or things like that, because I just kind of wing it. I'm just like, I like this brush, this one's real good for, you know, doing highlighter. I've got a brush that says blush, and I don't usually use blush. And so I just use that for highlight, and it's amazing. So I really like that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I hope it was helpful, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!